Hey guys, Lego Weekend, back with another video here. Probably saw the Green Goblin go up, probably saw this guy in here. I got him a couple weeks ago maybe, and just been kind of busy, started a new job, so been kind of trying to find time for everything, and I've just never been more in love with figures as I am right now again. And I think a big part has to do with him specifically. This Figuarts No Way Home Final Integrated Battle Suit. It's amazing. I had it in my Barnes & Noble, and it kind of brought a lot of joy back into this whole thing. So I'm really loving this guy. I'm gonna take that thing out of his hand, and we're gonna probably go straight into doing articulation. I'm trying to do like a top-down view just for the aesthetics because I think it looks better. I saw it in the Geek Effect, I think, and I definitely ripped it straight from him because I really like it, and I like how good and like high product his videos look. So I'm gonna grab all his accessories, and then we'll jump into articulation. Okay, so got him here. I took the thing out of his hand, just put another hand on because I kind of did a little complex thing to get that to stay in there really rigid and kind of sacrifice the whole hand for what it is, but that's fine with me. But we're going to get into this articulation here. Obviously, we're going to start off with the head. Maybe the most important, not the most, but definitely up there on any figure in my opinion. And they do have, yeah, well, I'll show that off early. So you have two different neck. You have a full sleeve and half sleeve for the head, or the maskless heads, and you can get that in there. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yeah, okay. We should be careful here. Let me back him up, and then we'll get into it. So the head from the front, it's about best you're getting there, and back, you get like that, but you get a little bit of gap in right here. But you can go like this. Let me see if a zoom will also help. Actually, just gonna take that off. So that's down, that's up. You can spin the whole head. The neck can also spin. You get this left, right. I can show it from the side. I did take his legs off just for the view of that. I mean, there's definitely a little bit of gappage depending on which way you're looking at, especially from the front right there. But I do really like this. I mean, you get some really good movement. Now, if you have a Figuarts, I think this is a newer body for them, but I think the prior version of this suit also has this. But you have bicep swivel now, which is really good. This is actually my second Figuart Spider-Man. And it's really, it blew me away. I had the Toby, and I had some QC issues, and this has really blew me away. And I'm very excited for the future. I want Andrew, and I really want to get the final swing suit because it's just so nice. But you take that shoulder up, and it definitely has its benefits, I think, visually and articulation wise. But this has been a thing, but this limits, the movement. You get the full that. But if you take this and you drop it down and drop it, like, that's a whole Y, dude. It's nuts. Now you have bicep swivel too. It's a little bit hard, but plus that double joints, I mean, what can you do, dude? It's amazing. Then on the hands, it is your classic Figuarts. Is it ball joint, I believe? Not 100%. Not a pro. And then I'll show it. We'll put it back together. Because this is my only semi-complaint. But this is still the best Spider-Man Figuarts body I think there is. Oh, I also want that $20.99. It's coming out soon. If not already shipping. So, as you can see here, we have this like chest. And you can bend it. I don't suggest going all the way around. I mean, you can. But I'm not doing it because I'm a little bit of a sissy cat, I guess. But this is forward. I'll straighten it back out, actually. He doesn't move too much. That's my only complaint. He doesn't have a lot of chest movement, which I feel like, or waist, I guess. He goes pretty good back. And then, if you go forward, you kind of have to... I don't know. It just looks a little bit weird. Now, here's my concern. The waist, you cannot spin it, right? And if you bend him, you want to get a nice, really, like, pop the legs up, which we're going to get to them in a few minutes, but you pop those legs up and you kind of want to bend him down to make him look like he's doing something super crazy, if that makes sense. I forgot his bicep swiveled. And like, I don't know, like he's swinging or something. Like, let me zoom it a little bit out again. Like he's swinging or something. But you want to, get this bend a little bit more, right? Which actually, I kind of got a little nice right there. A little bit of a bend, right? And then, he's kind of hailing through with like a spider web on there. This is your backside. That's not too bad looking, right? But I'll just say it's like, let me try to get it in a good angle. I am shocked. I'm shocked right now. Because typically, it comes off like that. See? And that's the peg. And I saw The Amazing also comment on it. And, I mean, yeah, I would rather it do what it just did than fully break. But I think I unlocked, like, some further movement. Because I was not getting this earlier. At most, I was getting, like, this. But, yo, low-key, it might have just been stiff. Okay, this thing just moved up a little bit in my ratings. You got the classic spider crouch, but I'll say I have the Toby, and it's so noticeable, and, let me see. I'll do a quick comparison, I guess. The Toby one is, like, let me put his arms up so they can stand side by side. Because the Toby also has a different back bend when you, like, Toby's doesn't come off, I guess. Like, you can go a lot longer with Toby's, but, like, look at the butts. I feel like Toby's is so much more noticeable. And I do like this Toby figure. I had to give it some time and some shock oil. But, like, I don't know. Toby's crouch area moves a lot more. And is a lot more noticeable, in my opinion. But I don't think Tom Holland's here is that noticeable. And obviously it is there. And it's pretty cool. I didn't like it at first, but on him, it works. But, so you need to move it, though, to really get this up there. And then, that's how the butt looks. I thought this was a thing, but it's actually on the suit. Because, look, if you don't move it, it'll be like this leg, and it's going to stop about there. If you don't move it. But if you do move it back, you can go there. From there, you can go out, and then you can twist again. And then, you can have Spider-Man's legs way up here. And then, play with that butt cheek, I guess. But it's pretty nice. I mean, I really, really am liking it. And then, so you do have that thigh swivel here that you can see. So, if you do get your legs super high and you want him, I don't know, kick himself in the head. It's Spider-Man. There's no such thing as too much articulation on a Spider-Man. So, I got no complaints. And the foot does have a full swivel, bend, pretty good motion there. Straight down, straight up, toe crunch. Articulation-wise, this is beautiful. I don't know what else I could say to Figuarts. In my opinion, right now, I do not have a Mayfix Spider-Man. I have the Sentinel, which is my favorite Spider-Man figure in general. But they don't do this. They have very seldom amount of figures, and I only have one, which is that Miles Morales. But I think that Figuarts might be doing the best, like, easy to get Spider-Mans now on this body. If you're buying back, you're gonna have a little bit of issues. No bicep swivel is a huge deal to me, but, like, dude, this is amazing in my opinion, and I'm very, very happy with it. But from here, keep my eye off a Mayfix figure, by the way. I have not bought a Spider-Man yet. I'm just not crazy about any of them, but when they start doing reissues or a new one, like, they have a few. I think they are doing No Way Home ones, and I'm going to probably buy those anyways. But let's get into accessories. Okay, so I think I will start off with his other head sculpt, actually, and show that off. Just so I can get him in a fun pose after. So we'll get up close with this head sculpt. I'm just going to take his lower half off again, so we can really get into it here. Trying to get this to focus. Come on. So as you can see, I think this is a really good Tom Holland head. I think Marvel Legends typically does kill it, but this one's pretty good, I'm not going to lie. You can kind of see, it doesn't look like it's picking it up. Let me zoom out one more time so I can get some tracking. This is a really good head in my opinion. It definitely looks like Tom Holland, how they say that he looks like he has a frog in his throat. You can definitely see it here. So you want to hold that neck peg though, and you can take that off. And you can get, oh man, even better sculpt. This battle damage Tom Holland head right here. It looks really good to me. Really love it. When Figuarts does good on their heads, they kill it. And this is no exception here. He's torn, he's beat up. It looks amazing. These are, I'll do the heads side by side. Hopefully they'll focus. Don't know how well they're focusing. But obviously, it's not the best. There's a slight, you know, a little bit of a weird paint. You can kind of tell based off of this if it will focus. I don't know how I was picking up on camera, but you can kind of see, like, that is digitally painted. You know what I mean? But I do still really like the head sculpts. But you take that neck peg off, and that head, then, ooh, you have this beauty. And my only thing, I'm like, dude, why didn't we come with big eyes? Because I don't have any other Figuarts. So all I have are these tiny eyes. And there's two different sets of them. But articulation gets a little bit different here. And the peg gets a little bit different. You have this now. If it will focus. You have that now. So it's a big difference than that other small little peg. But this is really fun. And I think it looks pretty good. I think he does look a little maybe stuffy or wide, I guess. But it looks like there's actually a head in there. So it's pretty cool. It just feels off, but I think it's just the eye size. So we have two angry eyes, kind of. But, dude, I can't get over the looks. I cannot wait to play with that. But that's it for the head. So I'm going to get him kind of attempting him a little bit posed up back here with his new head. Actually, though, let me show you his other eyes. This is going to be, like, impossible, right? So, that's his other eye. They're almost identical. He has two of these, and they're basically identical. So, we're going to... Oops, sorry for hitting the camera. We're going to knock that out, and to get those off, I think you just kind of pull on it. I'm not going to take them off, but they come in with instructions. Yeah, like this. You just take this little thing and you just shove it in there. So I guess I will take it off. And that's what you do. You just shove it in there in the peg, and then you just slide it back in. But that's that for the eyes. Oh, ignore that sound. I'll also point out that he has this right here in the back that comes out with the same tool. And then I think you port this little thing in there, and you can connect it to the Figuarts stands that I do not have one of, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't have one. I don't know who like, what figures come with one. There's Spider-Man in some kind of little pose, nothing crazy, because I'm just kind of showing off what he comes with. I'm just having fun with you guys. That's all that really matters. But I don't know the name of this. Maybe I'll put it on screen if I remember. But like, I want to get that Marvel Legends Mary Jane. That also comes with it. But this one looks a lot better. And I also have this hand that not permanently, it can come out, but put it on there and I don't feel like dealing with taking it on and off. I really do like that it comes with that box. Let's see. We come with... It's going to be hard to get this to focus. Spider webs, see-through clear, and have a little hole that you can put around the pegs. And that's the small one. This one's much longer. As you can see, much longer. Same deal. Believe this one may be the same exact size. Oh, actually, yes, they are the same exact size. Oh, there's a second small one. My cat's playing with the other accessories right now, so I had to give him a look like, what are you doing? And let me see if I can get this to focus. So this is his biggest web, and you kind of put that in the hand, actually swinging. And I won't lie, you have these, but my girlfriend actually made me these spider webs, and I think they show up on camera and look a lot better. These are about the same size, and I can wrap it around his wrist or put it in his hand. So my girlfriend made me these with some floral wire, I believe. And I have a couple of these, and I have a bunch to be able to make more. But I think these look like 10 times better. So I will use these and not those clear ones, but I like having that option. Next, he comes with his mask that you can put in your hands. He has a little, that fits perfectly into one of the hands. So that's really, really cool. He comes with his other eye. And then he comes with a bunch of hands. And I think I'm going to do a camera down view for those hands. And as you see, we got a couple sets of hands. And you might be like, yo, dude, you're missing some. But Spider-Man has two different hands on. This bottom hand, which is kind of like a open, maybe a wall call. No, I think it's about open hands. Like relaxed open hands. That's on him. And if you see this one, it looks kind of like a thumbs up. That's also on him because I have them normally give me a thumbs up. And then you see this other one here that's actually on this box, which is holding it. After that, we have fist right here. See if it will show up decently. Nice little fist. I'll slide the fist out. This is the open hand. I really enjoy how this one looks. I love the paint details. These are classic. You need these, the pointing hands. They look really nice, and you get them for both hands. I really, really like that. I can't remember if Toby came with that. That's where I started making videos. Then these are really nice. These are crawling hands. They're beautiful, and if your Spider-Man doesn't come with these, why are you selling it? You need those. But those are all the hands and all the accessories, I believe. So from here, I want to take this guy, and we're just going to get some nice, beautiful shots of him while I talk about just what I think about his looks, my overall thoughts on him. I just want to look at this because I really think this is articulation's beautiful, but dude, I think the visuals on this figure take it to the next level. It's one of Bandai's best works yet. I mean, starting from the bottom this time. Gold on the bottom. Look, dude. Feet paint. Are you serious right now? Like, seriously. Gold on the inside, outside. Spread the leg a little bit. Cold gold. I mean, dude. What's the bend? All the way. Engraving on the thighs, dude. And look at this. On the hip here. I thought that was a mistake. I looked at the suit. No, that's there. This is beautiful. Backside, that gold and black is just a nice combo, dude. And they made sure, because if you're going to take this thing to its limits, they said there's paint, it's sculpted. They did not play with this figure. This is a figure I'd recommend to anyone, everyone, because it's just amazing. Honestly, this came out this year? Yeah. It's going to be in my top 10 too. Spoiler, I guess. But look at this. Look at the hands. The gold's, the red, gold, black, dude. Like, the suit in the movie, it looks cool, but it's not that amazing. But in toy form, oh my gosh, dude. I'm very excited and obsessed with this. I mean, the butterfly joints are painted, arms, everything, dude. They didn't waste nothing. And now let me rip this off, and let's get a glance at some of these Tom Holland heads under this view. Just to show, Bandai did not come to play. I think I might like this one a little bit less than the other, because I think it has more of that, like, weird rendering. But from a distance, it does look pretty good. I don't know if what I'm saying will pick up, but it does. I think right here you can see it the best. It just looks so digital. There's that different peg. And this one also has that look to it, but not as bad. And I think when Bandai kills it on head sculpts, like this one specifically, this one looks just like Tom Holland, dude. It's actually insane. When they kill it, they kill it. It looks really, really good. I mean, look at his movement, dude. I'm just having too much fun with this guy. But from here, I'm going to stand him up, probably do the Tom Holland head, because I really, really enjoyed this head on him. And do some size comparisons with a few different lines, different figures. Figures look good with them. and a few surprises. Grabbed a few figures, but I think would work the best, hopefully. And we're gonna start off. I don't have too many live action people, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Was kind of for some reason like just not buying them. Wasn't sure if I really liked them, and then one day it just snapped, and I was like, you know what? I do like these. But we'll start with the closest thing I have to a movie Venom, which is your King in Black 2-pack, and that's him with a Christmas sweater. He's a lot larger, so I'll put him in the background. That's him a couple feet back. Still, or not like 4 inches. Still towering him. He's a lot bigger. And I'm going to do this guy by himself because he's not going to stand. I hate buying Marvel Legends like the regular citizens because they have the worst bodies ever. But this is also No Way Home. It's actually my first No Way Home figure. I forgot I owned it. Or else I would have put it with Green Goblin too to show it. But this is J. Jonah Jameson with him. Makes sense. Peter Parker is a little bit smaller, at least in my mind. Next, I will continue the live action and the Marvel Legends trend that we're on here with one of the only other live action characters that actually interact with him that I have. Peter Quill. I don't know what year this figure's originally from. This is the first Guardians movie, I believe, and it's in the 5-pack? From the Disney exclusive 5-pack that I got when I went to Epcot like a year ago now, maybe. Last December. That my girlfriend got me, so shout out to her. Really good box. And it's pretty fun. I really liked it. It was when I first started collecting, so I'll always really cherish that figure. And here's my favorite Marvel Legends Spider-Man. Definitely has size on him. Especially at this angle, it looks like. Yeah, I mean, it works out. I'm used to Figuarts being a little bit smaller, and I do want to get that new Guardians Star-Lord. It's really nice looking. Next, I will put up 2 dudes that would get along really nice. Honestly. And that's your Mafex. Nope, Mezco. I don't think Mezco has any live action. So, if you do end up getting one, here's a good comparison. There's no better one to get, I believe, than this Superman. A lot of people may disagree from what I see online, but I do enjoy it, honestly. I really like it. And as you can tell, it's my Nightwing. I want to mat this guy out. I'm having troubles getting him to stand. That's because my floor isn't even. It's kind of raising on this right side. But as you can see, this is basically, in popularity and fandom, probably the Spider-Man of the DC here. And one of my only Mafexes, Nightwing, and he's a lot bigger, and that's what I imagine with Tom Holland Spider-Man, is he'd be smaller than Nightwing. Comic Spider-Man, I think, would be a little bit bigger in height, but not as muscular as Nightwing. But that's those for your imports. We're kind of getting low on imports here. And I'll do this guy because he's not... These guys haven't met yet. But at this rate that we're going, they will. That is your Sentinel Miles Morales with your Tom Holland. And I would say this makes him not look that tiny. I'll actually leave him up just to kind of get a nice difference in height. Camera died, so I am back now. I'll have to check what was left off. But there's Toby. As you can see, these came out within maybe the same 6 months of each other, give or take. I don't remember the exact release date. But I do know I got Toby like maybe the week of his release. And I definitely got Tom quite a bit late, I believe. And there's a lot of differences between them. You can see the look difference here. And it does look like Toby's a little bit taller, which makes sense. But they do list Tom Holland as taller than he used to be now. They said he grew like 2 inches from what I've seen in Robo's video. I think it all scales pretty well. And now I will show you that Marvel Legends Green Goblin, who absolutely towers these fools for good reason. But let me take Miles out because he's not in this movie. These three are. These three have hella beef. And as you see, Green Goblin is massive. And next, I got Anya, and that should be it for size comparisons. I really dig this figure. I would recommend it to anybody. It is probably the definite, currently, Tom Holland MCU figure. Until that final swing suit comes out, because I'll probably like that one more, I'm not going to lie. Because that blue is probably going to look amazing. If you like this video, if you have any questions, You can leave a comment. You can find my Instagram, Lego Awaken, my TikTok, anything. Ask me any questions you have or recommendations. And if you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.